Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis when the price was within this move, we mentioned how we can look for buy or sell, because we mentioned if we want to look for buy, we should wait for the breakout of the top, then any trade setup from there. And we mentioned if we want to look for sell, any sharp move down with the flag, we can look for sell. Based on 1 hour chart, we have this opportunity, but based on lower time frame, 15 minutes, we have a few opportunity to look for sell. Okay, because we mentioned we need to wait to get more complex correction before we look for the long-term trade. But whatever we mentioned was a short term. Okay, if we move to 1 hour chart, if we move to daily chart, as we can see, we are within this correction. After the breakout of the previous top, we see we had a divergence and the price drop. We want to see how complex can be before we get the next move. Okay, in this case, we move to forward chart. We see how we can trade based on forward chart. And if we move to forward chart, now we want to see whether this is a bigger correction, more complex correction relative to this for one more drop, or still we can expect this is the only correction and the price can continue from here. All right, what I want to say, we need to wait and see how complex can be this correction. And the best things is if this one give us one move up, then this one become to a correction for one more drop. Okay, at that times we can look for, I mean, if we get this one become more complex, we get one more drop with the breakout of this, any reversal can give us better trade setup rather than the price continue from here. Okay, but it doesn't matter how what we get, we need to see how we can trade it, whether this is a correction for one more drop, or if we get any buy setup from here, we take it until the breakout of this top. Okay, in this case we move to 1 hour chart. Actually, we don't have any proper trade setup from, I mean, based on this correction currently. The best things is, as I mentioned, if the price continue, break this top, similar to what we have here. Okay, this one will be 1, 2, 3. That means we will have 1, 2, 3. This is a correction, and this is the another one. If we get the price broke the top, any reversal from there, this is what we interested. Then from there, we can see this correction is finished, and we can look for the reversal. This is overall what we can expect, and if it's happened, this is what we're going to trade it, but it doesn't mean it have to happen. Okay, and no, if we want to we want to see how we can trade for this. If we want to look for buy, I mean, whether we can look for buy or sell, but right now we don't have any trade set up. If there is a continuation with the breakout of this top, and if like we can look for short-term trade with the breakout of this top, start to manage. And even if you want to look for buy, this is what we can look for buy. And if you want to look for sell, if the price move a bit higher above this, if this is correcting, then any sharp move with a flag, we can look for the breakout of this low. This is how we can trade based on what we have right now, because rather than that, we don't have any other opportunity. And mostly we can expect this one to give us one more drop. As I say, either the price move up or move down, how we can trade it. But this is short-term trade. The long-term trade, if this one move, break the top, any reversal from there, we can look for. By the way, we don't have any good trade setup. In this case, we just follow the chart, and if we see any update, then I will share. And one more thing also I need to highlight here, that if this one turn to flat, also it can give us better opportunity to look for buy, because if the price start to drop with the breakout of this low, either break the top or not, as we mentioned, any that means we can consider this one in relative to this as a flat for one reversal. Okay, this buy, it can give us better trade setup, at least in terms of the risk and reward, because the stop loss will be here. Okay, now we want to see whether there is a continuation. Then if there is a continuation, how we can look for trade. If the price break the top and it down move, if we get a flag, we can look for the short term. And the best things is if we want to look for buy, for those traders, we consider as a short term. At least we get one more drop to get the flat here. By the way, we don't have any trade setup. This is what we can expect. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, any of this opportunity, then I will give update. Thanks.